Bang! Want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Monday, April the 2nd, 2012, 4 p.m. Eastern. What a day. What a day. What a day. Once again, another crazy divergent day. S&P's up. Yen down. I get it. Unbelievable. But we look at these S&Ps. We'll take a look at the charts. What went on. Yada, yada, yada. But the S&P futures looking like they want to go higher. They tried to jawbone them down. They tried to knock them down at the end of the day, and they did a little damage. Could have closed it stronger. Could have closed above 1420, but they did not. But to me, it looks like we want to hit this channel line. It's about 1435. A lot of maybe. Listen, could this be a top? Absolutely. Is it? I have no idea. We'll have to see. I could see anything. This market, I put nothing past it. But certainly, some of the indicators, bond yields, back down, buying bonds, the yen action, even the Aussie gap up, never really went all the way back up. Certainly not great numbers out of Australia. Building approvals down 7.8%. We got a big number tonight. Retail sales as well as RBA, baby. Big night out of Auslan. But look at these S&Ps. They look good. They look like they want to go higher. No real exhaustion. It was jawboning. People coming on at the end of the day. I heard on CNBC just saying we topped out, blah, blah, blah. Gold. That's silver. Looks like it's turning. Gold. Still not getting over 1,700, but still an impressive day. Trying to pop. Really getting above 1,700. 1,695 would be very impressive. 1,700, a big spot. I don't think it's going to get there. But we get through there, and boom, we get a little melt up. I'm doing the commodities first. Changing things up. Crude up big after breaking down. No real, the Iranian threat numbers weren't so tremendous to cause crude to come right back, but crude to me, unless it can get above 109, looks like a nice short. Euro, dollar, let's do dollar index. Now, again, some of the numbers last night, manufacturing number out of London, better number. El Cable to Al Mune. We got more numbers tonight. I think it's a sell in the news event no matter what. Cable getting a little stretched. Dollar index, still couldn't get down to my 78 level like I was hoping, obviously. Actually reversing nicely. Took out the highs, now going lower. But again, Euro making a nice comeback. U.S. session, making the bulk of it. And I don't even know what to make of this chart. Took out the highs, took out the lows, and then came back. I don't know. Third base, what do you think? I mean, certainly there was some decent news out of Europe. Wasn't all bad. Obviously, the more you read about what's going on, it just makes you sick to your stomach to be long this currency pair, given that Spain is just in deep, deep trouble. I mean, the economic situation in Spain is just disastrous and on the precipice of exploding. Unemployment, their housing situation, you got to read up about this. It's just terrible. But look at this euro. It doesn't want to go down. They took out previous day lows. It looked like it was going to break, and of course it comes back. So, unless we take out previous day lows, unless these futures are really coming in, it looks like it's a buy on pullback. And we got to hit that channel line. At least one of them. We hit that one. That whole 134-ish. That whole 134 zone. Just looks like we've got to gravitate towards that. Euro yen with the monster outside candle. Holy crap. These yens with the S&P futures going up, collapsing, exploding. Yen's exploding. But there's a monster outside candle. Could not punch through a new high. Took out the channel line by a couple of pips. And the meltdown. Go figure. Nuts. Nuts, I tell you. And closing terrible. Couldn't even bounce. So I think the yens are certainly giving us a sign that this market is definitely topping out. I think you look for a big bounce. I don't think you can sell it up here, down here, but read up to 110 again. It's going to be a good spot. Watch, they explode right back. Nothing would surprise me. Euro, across the board, getting slammed. Euro Canada. Big drill in Euro Canada. I like this candle. This candle looks very weak. Looks a sell on strength. Dollar Canada. I wish you could tell me. Dollar Canada, monster down day. Breaking and coming up to support. We're going to be buying this thing. If history's our guide, this thing ain't collapsing, not today. So this thing gets down to 98.75-ish. It's going to be a nice long. And again, Australia, we got the RBA coming out tonight. We got retail sales coming out of Australia. It's going to be all about Australia. Absolutely. We got a monster channel line here. I think we make it up to it. The question is, do we hit it after the RBA? And meaning, do we go down first and then hit it on good news? On hawkish news? Or does it spike up on the hawkish news and sell off? Well, that's your million-dollar question, but I think 105, it looks like at some point, Aussie dollar is going to make it there. And retail sales might be an opportunity to get in. Maybe retail sales are weak. Aussie dollar sells off. Good spot to get in. Yada, yada, yada. But it looks like one more time. And this thing, New Zealand was a rock today. Still think we probably want to get up this 83 zone-ish zone. But are we going to clear 83 and clear the tower? I don't think so. I don't think so. No way. Dollar yen, unbelievable day. Outside candle. Just nuts. 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 Some days I know what's going on. Some days I don't. Today I have no freaking clue. How this dollar yen collapsed like it did on Dr. Yen, Mr. Yen's comments is so stupid. It's not even funny. And then to explode them on Friday. Notice they ripped them on Friday, ripped them into the close on Friday, and then gapped them up. So, to me, it's one big manipulated currency. I think you got to sell on strength. I think that was it. But nothing goes down the straight line. Look for some strength, and then look to get short. Got him. Again, dollar Canada we did, dollar Swiss. Never really got there, but I still think the Swissy could get there. This thing doesn't act so great. A little bit of an outside candle, close. I think this baby still looks like it wants to crack. Sterling. We got more numbers tonight. London. I look for those numbers not to be so good. And remember, it is Tuesday. So whatever it is, we're going to turn around. So if the market's down, we're probably going to come up. If the market's up, we're going down. I don't think we're going to be down that much. I think there's more chance of some good news out tonight. We get some China data, also non-manufacturing PMI in Asia. Maybe that'll be good. I think they want one more rip, hopefully, and then we come in. We got U.S. factory orders, no big deal there. Eurozone final GDP, that's not going to be good. Probably in line, though. And then, of course, FOMC minutes certainly could light something up. Oh, those minutes. The Fed. Maybe they're going to be a lot more shocking. So I anticipate if there's a catalyst, it could be more, wow, these guys are really, they're hawkish. Remember, they were dissenters. There were 3 dissenters against burn your ass off. So we're going to see their notes. I can't imagine that's going to be very pleasant. So, again, looking at the sterling, I mean, this baby just grinding up. It looks to me like one more pop, and that's it. I mean, it's getting a little overbought. Sterling is certainly due for a nice down day. I think if we can get up to that par 70, par 80-ish, that would be a good level to look to get involved. Hit that channel line and done. It looks kind of done even now. This thing doesn't look very good. But it's cable, so you got to beware. Sterling yen, unbelievable night in sterling yen. Again, took out the highs, closed near the lows. They just drilled them. And the stock market is making new highs, and the yens were hanging tough. Down. Not bouncing. A joke. A bloody joke. But some of the other ones certainly worked. Pound Aussie, wild night in Pound Aussie. That probably continues. Get the Australian dollar. I think this baby comes down and then goes up. At the end of the day, turnaround Tuesday, Australia to the downside. This baby's not over. Numbers suck. Gets up to 105. Look to sell, baby. But again, to me, the minutes are the key for the U.S. market tomorrow. Tonight, it's going to be all about Australia and the rate decision and the retail sales and a couple of the numbers in between. Construction PMI, obviously, and China, number 2 in Asia, Eurozone final GDP. But really, I think the key is going to be those numbers, China too, and, of course, see what the yen does. But the bottom line is I don't see it. I don't see the top. I don't see the dollar index ready to explode. And if the stock market's really going to come in, really going to get that, 30 handle sell-off in the S&Ps, you got to have a dollar index that looks good. And this dollar index does not look very good, bottom line. And again, I still think we could get to 78. And that means a euro blowout to the moon. Get up to that 34.75. So again, people, follow me on Twitter. Voice of Forex. Follow me on Facebook. Voice of Forex. And try my freaking product. 1 week free trial. What are you waiting? Email me, info@globalfxllc.com. And, of course, remember, I've got Twitter Junior that just gets you emails. But those emails cost you money. So if you're interested in that, email me too. All right, everyone. Again, look for a wild night. At the end of the day, I do think this dollar index is going to be weaker. A lot of pairs look like they want to go higher first, and then we'll see. But a move down to 78 in the Dixie would be a big freaking move. And that would mean the euro to the moon. So be careful. All right, Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio, the only voice you'll ever need, who truly loves to make you money. Watch out for Mr. Yen. Bye-bye.